In this video, we're going to look at grading classwork. So you go to your classwork tab, and then you look for an assignment, because again, you can't grade material. So I'm just going to click this one. I'm going to see that people have turned it in and it's been assigned. I'm going to click on the 4 that turned it in. Now when we look at it, you'll see that it's been turned in. And we actually made this ungraded, but just for the sake of this, we're going to turn it into 100. We're going to update the point value. And then now we can actually go in and put in a numerical grade. So Christine did it, so we're going to give her 100. And then when we click down here, then it saves it. Dom, we're going to give a 75. And then you can see that it gives a 75. If you're like, oh, actually, I made a mistake, you can go back in at any time and change it. And then it will save it and readjust it. 3 dots on the side is you can then click return, and then that alerts the student both in classroom and if they have their notification set up through an email to be alerted that they have received a grade for an assignment. Also, when you go to the student work tab of an assignment, you can click on a person's name, or actually not on the name, but on the 2 attachments, and then we'll open up the work that that student did. So you'll see it will pull up Christine's stuff, and then you can look at both of the documents that have been made, and then you can give the grade here. Oops, sorry. You can also offer private comments. Those are only between you and the student. So you would type, "Great job," and then you can post. You can also, if you want, the default is for suggesting mode. If you want to give a student some feedback, you can actually type it in and then it will be a suggestion to the student. They don't actually need to, it doesn't change their document. It just gives them a suggestion. And then when you're all done giving the grade and the comments, you can hit return, or you can return multiple submissions. And then when you are ready, you can either click here. When you're ready to go to the next student, you can click here and then go to a specific student, or you can just cycle through. We didn't actually save the comments or anything, and that's fine. And then you can go through your students' work and you can grade it right here. So one other thing, along with grading assignments, you can also go to the grades tab, and this will open up everybody's grades and all of your assignments. Again, it won't pull up any material because material doesn't get graded. Many of these are ungraded because I'm not giving you a grade. And if they're out of 100, it's just because I forgot to make them ungraded. But you can see that you can go ahead and actually even type in the grade. So let's say maybe you entered it manually, like on a piece of paper. You can come in here and you can adjust it to however you need to. Yeah, so that's the grades tab. You can sort by last name. You can also see a class average. You can see an average for each individual assignment. And again, you can view the submission, so you can view their work, or you can return it when you put in the grades. And that's pretty much the basics of entering grades and grading assignments in Google Classroom.